Hello everybody, yes it's me, naked and bare, just how you've always wanted me. Well hello, I'm Alana Pillay and I'm welcoming you all to my new makeup channel called Alana Pillay, the Empress of Slap. Slap is a theatrical name for makeup, and I've been working with professionals both on the inside of the screen world and the movie world, as well as in front of the camera and behind it, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to teach you now how to do a full contour of the face. Using some tried and tested and qualified techniques from many of the makeup artists that I've known and worked with in the industry over the past 30 years. So I'm going to give you some, well, for want of a better word, Hollywood techniques. So if you just hold on, I'm going to cover my luscious locks with a nice turban. I am back again like Mrs. Yajnavalkya from Sandy Wilson's Valmouth. In Valmouth, there's no air to compare with the air of Valmouth. Anyway, enough of going off into a theatrical tangent. Let me teach you how to contour. So, what we're going to do is now, first thing you do is have clean hands, people. Get your clean hands, clean nails. You don't have to have them specially French manicured, but I love it. I mean, what's the point in being normal and fitting in? Get that, clean your face, and one of the products that I do like, I don't know whether you can see it here, is this wonderful Smashbox. Oh, there you are, look, Smashbox. Now, I like that as a really fantastic primer. So this one is photo finishing, hydrating. Where did I get it? There you are. So photo finishing, hydrating. That's a really brilliant oil-free and very effective primer from Smashbox. I also bought this from Smashbox, which is photo finish again, and it's more than a primer because it's actually a dark spot corrector. There you are, can you see that? Smashbox dark spot corrector, and I need it on these bits here. You know, my skin is quite pitted there, and I'll show you a technique, a movie technique they use in the makeup room to fill in those pits. But round there, of course, I've got gorgeous skin. I often get mistaken for Angelina Jolie. Don't laugh. I do. Anyway, so what we're going to do is put a bit of the Smashbox primer on. Now, when you apply primer, do up movement and hold your skin taut, right, so that you're not dragging anything. Hold your skin firm and taut. The masseter muscles in underneath you need to concentrate on so that they're taut, you're not dragging the skin. Very soon I've got an apps coming out called Al Pillay Right in Your Face, and I teach you how to exercise all the 60 several facial muscles in there, and this is a technique that I've been perfecting and using since about 1986 when I was the premier trans person, transsexual of the day. Taboo, you know, the musical Taboo, was influenced by Lee Bowery's club, Taboo in the 80s, which was a great period of British expressionism. So do up movements with your primer. Hold your skin taut, because you're giving your face actually a nice workout, all the facial muscles there, giving it a nice facial I'll Pillay right in your face yoga workout, and then pat that in. Don't forget the neck area there. Mind you, you don't need to be putting makeup down your neck because it's going to get on your gowns and your clothes. So we sort of finish makeup just there. Right, okay. Now just wait a minute. While it settles and dries. Do you like the hand movements, by the way? Oh, like a butterfly. Now, okay. I know it's like my mother used to say, they're not all locked up, are they? Right. So, what we're going to do now, you don't necessarily need to have a specific product for contouring and shading. Things like this will be useful. This is MAC. Obviously, I've been very busy using this on all kinds of models and actors, but this is a MAC full coverage foundation, and I love the full coverage, and I know that a lot of MUAs do. MUA, it's an abbreviation for makeup artist. I enjoy being a MUA as well as a star. Anyway, so we're going to use this first. So you can either apply with a brush, and I like to apply shading and contouring with the 250 from MAC or the 190 from MAC if I'm doing a bigger and a quicker contour. So you've got those two brushes there. So I love to use MAC full coverage, and you can use 2 shades of full coverage. You know, you can use foundation to do a contour, it doesn't matter. So I use that, and I also like my Old Faithful from Charles Fox in Covent Garden. And I've had this makeup tin for donkey's years, you can tell. Look how used and abused and loved that is. So, and I like to use the D1 colour there, so take that out. And what I do with that is take the brush, the 250 from MAC, and I take that, or use the finger, and you apply it here, highlighter, and then across there, you can take the brush, bring it down the centre of the nose. You can use your fingers again and put the highlighter here. This is very Kardashian. This is what she does. You need the highlighter there. You need to put some here in the crevices beside the nose. I've got an exercise that will plump all that out, by the way. Put some down there. You need it. You're going to put some here, just above the jawline. Can you see? Put some there. Right. There you are. Put it just across your eyebrows a bit more. A bit more. I wonder what I look like if I use the mirror and I'm doing it. Okay, might be better off just looking into the camera. Put it here. You can also just put a bit on underneath the brown on top of the eyelid. There. Then you're going to take your shading. Now, always remember the idea of this. The idea of this is white brings things forward and black, dark shading takes things back. So if you've got a big round face like mine, this is the best technique because you want to create contours and you want to bring out the cheekbones and create a more, well, I suppose, feline look to the face. So take your finger again, clean fingers, Put the contour here. Now, if you've got a wide face, you don't need to be bringing the contour too much in because you're trying to keep the face long and lean. So keep the contour, or the shading, be more precise, to the sides of the face because you're wanting to darken that in order to create a more feline, slimmer look. Take the shading again, and this is MAC full coverage I'm using. Use your fingers, you could use your fingers, use a brush. Don't bring the shading too much on here because you don't want to look like you have a beard, especially if you have a strong idea of what a woman is supposed to look like. Some of us don't believe in gender, but that's not to say we don't understand why other people need it to. All right, so you've got that, and you're going to put some shading on the temple there, shading on the temple here. Oh, mind my bow. Do you like this skull scarf? I love it, Camden Market. And then you're going to put some shading here and shading there. Oh, look, I look like I should be starring in The Lion King, or The Lion Queen in my case. The circle of life, the circle of life. See what you get in the whole show for next to nothing. Right, there you go. Now, put some earrings with this look and just go out and enjoy yourself. Only joking. Right, so you've done that. So you've got your highlighter on, you've got your shading, and now we're going to show you how to blend it all in and contour it. This is a fantastic technique if you're doing somebody's wedding makeup for them. Right, obviously we're not leaving it like this. This is the next move. So you clean your hands. Don't know where my tissue. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get my tissues out. There you are. So you clean your hands. Right. There you go. Fell on the floor all by itself. That. You're getting a damp sponge. Now, always use damp sponges. You don't want a dry sponge for this. And then you're going to take a foundation that complements your skin tone. And a bit later down the road, I'm going to teach you how to choose the correct foundations for your skin tone and for the hue of your skin. All right. I'm going to use my Pro Longwear SPF 10 foundation, NC45 from MAC, because I love it. And if you're on stage performing or under hot film studio lights, it's brilliant. It just stays there. Right, so I put a bit on the back of my hand there. And with this, I now blend everything in. So watch the transformation. So blend. Fantastic. And this will actually make the skin look flawless. Work those muscles in the face. And blend it nicely. And over the eyelids, lovely. Put a drop more foundation on. Can you see? how you've highlighted and contoured the face into a very natural, funnily enough, very natural, flawless foundation. I suppose if you're a trans person, anybody watching, and you're in the process of, I don't know, electrolysis, or, you know, you're having, what do you call it, laser hair removal, you can bring your makeup here, but pat it. Good way of treating pitted skin, or, you know, skin that has a beard underneath, is to get the triangular sponge, rip it in half so that it's jagged there. What you could do is just put foundation on. It's kind of like a stippling sponge rather than a stippling brush, and then you dab it onto any pits or abrasions, well, healed abrasions anyway, but uneven skin texture. And this is a fantastic technique. Helping. Right, and once you've done that, turn your sponge. Ooh! It's alive! Turn your sponge onto the smooth side, and then go over everything with the smooth side of the sponge, making sure that you're blending in everything correctly. Because the whole idea is to get as flawless a complexion as possible. So one thing that I did miss out, but that's fine, is if you want to shade down the sides of your nose, and what you do with that is get your brush, or you can do it with your fingers, it doesn't matter. Draw a line there. There. Make sure that when you draw a line, you draw it from under the brow. Can you see there? So it's from underneath the inner corner of the brow, which goes down there. See, don't start here or there. Balance it. Bring balance in. Right, so you've done that. Get your sponge again, you slap makeup on it, foundation, should I say. See, I'm so common, the way that I language things. See, you're creating the perfect contour, and it's natural. Obviously, if you're working on stage under heavy stage lights, you wouldn't blend much as this, because what stage lights normally do is wash everything out anyway, hence the reason why you need things to look a bit harsher for stage, hence the reason why a lot of girls and people today can't decipher the street from the stage, because they're taking their cues from the likes of Beyonce and Rihanna, who have to wear very heavy makeup for performance. You know, that's not necessarily the makeup they would wear from day to day. Right, what does that look like? Gorgeous. Darling, gorgeous. Okay? Are you happy with that? I think I'm very happy with that. There you go, Mama. So, there you go. If you thoroughly enjoyed this and been thoroughly entertained by me teaching you this wonderful contour and shade tutorial, don't forget to subscribe and comment and send me lots of loving kisses. So, until next time, this is Alana Pillay, the Empress of Slap, wishing you peace, love and prosperity. Over and out until next time.